Hi everyone. Just setting up. Oh, and it goes. There we go. And just as I do, we start to get the M1 outside. Okay. Oh, go away. There. Oh. Now I can't see the flipping thing. Ah, there we go. Okay, I can see I've got a few in. Hi to Kay, Patsy, Cindy, Cheryl, Lizzie, Carla so far, and another Cheryl as well. How are we all doing this evening? Are we all right? Hi Judy. A few of you coming in. Hey Sharon. Cool. Hi Christine. Hi Kelly. Name changing Kelly. I noticed that earlier. Hey Charlotte. So we are Stitch With Me again, live with the Christmas cats. Hey Leslie. Hey Betty. Hope we are doing okay. Oh. So yeah, having a little Christmas cat, putting in some black. Might get to see the makings of a cat's eye in a bit. Okay, managed to throw you back out. Oh dear. Not good. Hey Anna Karen. Okay, just wait for a few more to join because I'm pretty sure that there will be. Just me and Andy down here at the moment. Lauren is in, but upstairs Hannah is at work. But yeah. Wednesday means focus for a finish. So Christmas cat up to 27.68% at the moment. So doing well. Thank you, Cheryl. They're ready for doing. They're going to get done on Saturday because they're ready for infills, as you can see. So just mean I can get plenty of stitching done. In the meantime, I have a nest on the sofa. Yeah, I have a little nest too. That's a good way of describing it, actually. I call it my stitching nook, but it's more like a little nest. Got all my comfort things. My cushions in the right way. Only me ever sits here. Hey, Sandy. Everything you need within reach. Yep, same. And I also am lucky enough to have an Andy if I want a drink or anything like that. And I'm just in the right position and I don't want to move. He's happy to help.
He heard that.
I know, and you've already said so, haven't you? All I need to do is ask if I want a cuppa. Your words. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl is working on her Disney cross stitch. What else is out there? What are you guys working on? Are you stitching? Are you doing something different? Do let me know what you've got out this evening. I've got the bell. Well, Andy's got the bell ready because we know we've got at least a couple of occasions where we need to use it. Kay started the third instalment of the Haid Sal. Charlotte's started the next mug from the Christmas mug sal. Lizzie's been working on Atrium, Piero Marchetti. Still stitching Wool in the Woods for Patsy, Pain-Free Crafts. Kelly's going to upload a couple of photos. Yep. So it's So and Tell thread is open. Mother's Love for Sharon, the Haid Sal. I've been working on my Witchy Cat today before getting this one out. And I've realised that once this is done, the Witchy Cat will be the next focus for a finish because it's the closest one. Kelly did a small amount of stitching on Mrs. Claus again this morning. Cool. Carly is on the train, just watching the live. No worries, Carla. Always good to have you with us. Sandy is working on Peacock, her Etsy pattern. 6972 out of 90,000, 7.75%. Cool. Something tells me like festive kitties. Well, I am not really a seasonal stitcher, if I'm honest, but I saw the Witchy Cat, the Gecko Rouge Witchy Cat, and I liked it. And then when it wasn't, I think I just got that one, and this one was offered as a freebie at Christmas, and I was like, yeah, I'm having that. But I'm not normally, wouldn't normally pick something seasonal. I just pick what I like. I talked about this a lot in recent days, haven't I, love?
Yeah.
About how I pick stuff. Anna Karen doesn't know yet. I had chaos here the last 2 hours due to power outage. Oh, heck. Also caused a water outage. Oh, no. Cheryl is still working on Mountain Cabin Home. Dominic David. Cool. Got the double whammy there, Anna Karen, didn't you? Power and water. We're in a hosepipe ban and it's been chucking it down. Probably nowhere near enough to fill up the reservoirs though. Michelle won't be joining tonight. Sadly, her kitty cat crossed over Rainbow Bridge today, so she probably won't be on the live. She's taking a bit of a break, but I'm sure that we send her all our love. It's devastating to lose a pet. Lizzie, we've had some rain, but not enough, and weirdly, no hosepipe ban. No, Yorkshire's got one. And there's already people on the local Facebook group going, oh, such and such a person's using their hosepipe. I've reported it to 999. I mean, really. Hey, Ebony. How you doing this evening? What you working on? Yep, indeed, Sandy. All the best for Michelle. Yep. Thunderstorm, it cut the power to the whole town, including the water tower and the water leak guard in this building. Oh, heck. Currently still in work, said Ebony, so I'm hidden under the desk. Oh, yeah, blimey. Lizzie, some people have no life. Too true. It actually meant, I mean, our local police force had to put a social media message on saying, don't phone 999 if somebody's using the hose pipe. I mean, really? People are idiots. Yeah, it just kind of makes you wonder what on earth made this a thing. Kelly says slightly cooler today, should only be 31 this afternoon, not 34 and a half like yesterday. Yeah, we've had about 22, 23 today, not terrifically warm. Yes, Kate, indeed, that is what 101 is for, but people are so stupid, they'll phone 999. Okay, says it was drizzly first thing, but now it's brightened up and hot. Were you hot today at work? Huh?
No.
Kelly just going to get some lunch. No worries, Kelly. Here's a funny thing. Yesterday, Andy came home from work. Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
And he says, warning, man getting naked. I went, eh? Okay. Why? Well, because I'm wet. Why are you wet? And he said, it's raining. I went, has it been raining? I was like focused into work. Maybe after dinner, says Carla, I pick my GB up a little bit before I go to sleep. Every stitch counts. Yeah. My grass got cut this afternoon, says Kay's coming back tomorrow to tackle the weeds. And Anna Karen had 26 today, but tomorrow it's going to be 29. Yeah, currently here it's 21. Oh. Heavy thundery downpours yesterday. Yeah. It was raining cats and dogs this morning, says Charlotte. So when I was delivering the mail, I got soaked. Of course, I forgot to take my raincoat and trousers. Yeah. Occupational hazard. So today I went to the dentist and I have had my rework. And I've also had some more molds taken, some more reworking being done, but I will be back on camera next week. So all good. So the revisions have been done and they've been successful. Cheryl, don't mind the heat, but the humidity is a killer. Yeah, I've been quite cool in my kitchen. We have a tiled floor. So if I put my bare feet on the tiled floor, it's nice and cool. And when you put your bare feet on a cold tiled floor, your whole body feels cooler. So I keep nice and cool. Then again, I'm not feeling the heat terribly because I have no insulation left. Hey, Lisa. My kitty has an F and his face just under where you see. Yes, he does. You can work out what the F should stand for me, Patsy. Shall we go for CBBS and flipping Nora? By the way, didn't get a chance to celebrate this on last one. Catherine is coming in from Facebook. She says hi to all. 88 for her, it feels like 99 and toasty. Catherine reached a milestone on London, a Ciro Marchetti piece, and she is now 30,000 stitches to go. So we can have a little bell for that. There we go. Nicely done, Catherine.
Sorry.
I just googled what a hose pipe is. Says Judy, we call it a garden hose here. I love learning new things. Yeah. Also known as the tap when we were kids. When you wanted a drink of water, your mum sent you out for the day, and the hose pipe it was. I don't think you want me to do that, says Patsy. I never understand the sort of Nora bit in the flipping Nora, says Lizzie. Nice one, Catherine. Says Cindy, and Sandy says, says Kay, and Sandy says, well done. It won't be long, and that London will be done. I'll be looking forward to seeing a lovely finish. Indeedy, Andy. Oh, she's now less than 27,000 as of today. So motoring along there, Catherine. Keep them coming. And we called it outside water spigot, a water faucet. Yeah, we just call it the outside tap. But yeah, you can pretty much guarantee we got a sniff of warm weather in the UK, and Yorkshire gets the first hose pipe ban. Cheryl says, did Andy enjoy his holiday? Yep, he very much needed a bit of time off. And he was catching up on admin type stuff and whatnot. And it, you know, yeah, your time off from YouTube, your break. That's what Cheryl's talking about.
All it was just I didn't post any videos for a week.
Yeah, but you got caught up on some other bits as well, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but...
There you go then. That was the point I was making. It's all good to get caught up. I've been doing the same myself today, sent off a couple of admin emails and got a few things sorted out. And like I said, been to the dentist, picked up the revision, and I've come home a much happier Nikki. But yeah, I've sat with a cardigan on again today. People at work are gobsmacked that I'm sitting there with a cardigan on. You know, if I have to have a Zoom meeting or something, obviously I'm on camera. And they're the thick cardigan on, and they're like, are you mad? And I'm like, no, I'm cold. How can you be cold in this weather? Well, quite easy. I don't have any insulation. Lizzie, I rarely come back from the dentist topic. Yeah, well, for me now, it's all going to be good. You know, no fillings, no teeth out, no root canals, no, none of that. Which I am very happy about. Just the top ones, because I've had to have more molds done for the bottom, Sandy. he did some last week, and they were quite painful actually. He actually did hurt me. But apparently, according to the lab, there wasn't enough detail, so I had to have them done again today. That alginate stuff tastes disgusting. It's like terps. You know, like it tastes like the smell of terps. Horrible stuff. But it's done now. But he did say to me last week he was really, really pleased with how well, you know, my gums had healed and stuff. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm pleased too. Because I've had no problems whatsoever. The only thing I did have in the first few weeks was I had a blocked saliva gland. So I'd wake up in the night and it felt like there was a lump under the left-hand side of my jaw. And I had to sort of, sounds awful, but I had to kind of manually unblock it, which was not easy. Hey, Maddie. Yeah, I mean, the top ones are absolutely fabulous now. And he, you know, when I got in there and I said to, he said, how did you get on with the bottom? I said, I've not been able to wear them at all. And he went, I didn't think you would. He kind of knew what I was going to say before I'd even said it. No, not particularly painful. I just, you know, it just got a bit swollen and, you know. Hey, Jane, you're not late. You're all right. All good. We will be doing show and tell at about 8:15 as usual, guys. So if you haven't put anything on show and tell, that is your reminder. Oh, didn't want to do that. Stitch was never late nor early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Indeed, Lizzie. So, I had my Gecko Rouge voucher. I did make a couple of purchases. I will share those when they arrive. I'm going to keep you all waiting. I will be making a purchase from Stitches So Beautiful of the chart that I saw, the one that's like a Nazgul. Thanks to Emily. And then that is it for me. I am on a strict no buy for at least the rest of this year. So I will not be getting the Bella Filipina one unless my lovely husband decides to gift it me for, I don't know, our wedding anniversary or something. But I will not be getting the Bella Filipina. As beautiful as it is, it's just too much of an expense because I would need the speciality threads, and that's like £116. Perfect says, Kelly, that's 12.15 for me, leaving at 1 for a pedicure. No worries. Spoil Sport says Sharon. Yep. I think I'm going to have to have the cat's drinking fountain, says Kay. Charlie's not letting us go anywhere near. Yes, I agree, Sharon. I'm not sure I'm on board for that. Boo. It'll be worth the wait, I promise. I have 2 coming. Yes, Sharon, the material would be expensive as well. Although looking at it, I think it would be wouldn't necessarily want to put it on a hand dyed. I think it would just look nice on some real, some real good black. Some high quality black fabric. I think it looked fabulous on that. because the colours would just jump out. Stitch is so beautiful. Do have 50% off at the moment, Lizzie. They have 50% off for the month of July. On their Facebook page, there's a post about it. Fancy ladies intimidate me, says the lady working on 12 big full coverages. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I think for me, I'm more of a full coverage than a fancy lady, just that one struck me. Really pretty. Nicola, I'm sure that 2 geckos and 1 stitch is so beautiful chart will hold you for a while. It will. You could do it on linen, that would be great. Yeah, it would. But I don't even think, it would particularly need a brightly coloured or, mottled kind of fabric. Just some plain black would do it absolute justice. Are you sure, Kelly? Says Patsy. Do you forget who you're talking about? Anyone think I had a little trouble with no buys and things, which Andy will tell you I don't. It cost him dearly last time, did it not? Or was it no new starts?
I can't remember. Of course, it was no new starts, wasn't it?
Hey, Celia. Patsy, you're not wrong. Nicolette surprises us sometimes. I do indeed. I do like to keep the odd surprise. Which is why what I bought will go down as will go through an unboxing. I'm hoping it won't be too long actually as it arrives. But search all you like for clues. I have not posted on it, commented on it, said, third thumbs up on anything. I've just left it as it is. Hey, Greetja. Hey, Tori. How are you ladies doing? Are you all right? I know they have a sale, a bit strict no buy to my pips sorted out, so most likely be some months. Yeah, you never know. Pip review might take less time than you think. I think they've got, guidelines that they've got to do it in certain times, haven't they? Nope, it's your speed I'm talking about. Lol, you can have 2,000 stitches done by the time I'm decided what one I want to stitch next. What on earth are you implying there, Patsy? Oh dear. You know me, love my stitching. Maddie's excited for a first Gecko Rouge kit to come and having an awful time with my landlord showing up with no notice. Oh dear. Tori's new Gecko Rouge has arrived today. Be and love. Oh, cool. Let me show us all the back of your pieces have scorch marks. Not quite. Not yet. Hey, Gail. want to order from Gecko Rouge so badly. It's my fault. Oh, right, okay. Yep. I don't mind. Blame me. Not bothered. Not fussed at all. Blame me all you like. You can say to your, husband, partner, significant other, bank manager, whatever, that lady on the internet, she made me do it.
Is that Hannah?
It is Hannah. Hey, Hannah.
Hello.
And I echo exactly what Kelly says there. Have fun. Hey, Renee. Caught alive. Hi from the middle of the US. I'd love a Gecko Rouge kit, says Cheryl, but the Rand pound exchange makes it very, very expensive. Yeah. Whereabouts are you, Cheryl? She's just come in, Lizzie, and yawned at me. She's been at work since 8 this morning, so she's now gone mooching for food.
What's that weird loaf thing on the...
It's called cake, Hannah.
It's not normal.
It's the cake from the bottle. You know that we got the 2 bottles of cake from the food place. Lawrence made one today. You get to make the next one.
Okay.
But you should try some. It's nice.
Yeah, but it smells weird and it looks like it's got green dots inside it.
Yeah, those are chocolate.
Looks weird.
Try it. It's nice.
Weird. It doesn't smell like... Look.
Celia says, I've been looking at Gecko Rouge site and I'm really wanting a Colin Thompson piece craft cupboard. 908,000 stitches and it costs 530 Great Britain pounds without shipping and import fees. Yep. Not cheap. But 908,000 stitches. How many times, how many months and years will you be stitching on it? That's the thing. And if you divide that money over the time, it actually doesn't work out that expensive. I heard you say love was going away and immediately purchased, and I realised you only meant the special ones. Ah. Yeah, but, if you've got them, you've got them. And, of course, B is an incredibly popular piece. There's a lot of people stitching B and have stitched B. She's talking about Dubai chocolate. Nope. We got some cake mix, and it's all in a bottle, and it's got the flour, the sugar, all the dry ingredients, and it has chocolate chips, but they are green and pink. And because it's Hannah and Hannah's weird with food, it looks strange to her. So GBP exchange to Canadian dollars is horrifying.
They're mine, but you can have one.
So sorry about Hannah gobbing away across my stream. GBP shush! Language. Live.
There are not very friendly people.
Right, fine.
Tea options I don't like. I need to find food now.
Oh my God.
Hey.
Yeah, but you don't have to shout through.
You don't have to swear either.
No, you don't. Sorry about that. I'll try again, Kelly. The GBP exchange to Canadian dollars is horrifying. Euro to Canadian is slightly better. And US dollars to Canadian is a bit better than euro. Made by Dahl. Hi there. It's expensive because we keep starting new ones. That's the only problem. The rand is 23.92 to £1. Right, okay. And you're in South Africa. I only plan to do one gecko at a time as I bobinate and can't deal with more boxes, says Tori. Now, you see, I've never been a bobinator. Sometimes I get model stitches that are bobinated, Well, some of the threads are bobbinated and I hate it. I'm just weird. I'm not keen on, I don't know why. I've just never got on with bobbinating. Horses for courses, I suppose. We're all different, aren't we? It's funny because that's something else I was talking about how different we all are. We stitch in different ways. We prefer different counts. We have different tastes in patterns. Some of us like full stitch, some of us like half stitch. We're all very different, aren't we? It wouldn't do for us all to be the same, else we'd all be stitching the same patterns. I'm sorting out threads for Red Umbrella in the Rain by Artist, he says, made by Dahl. Cool. Sharon, I love looking at tidy bobbins. Yeah, I like to see them, but for me, they're just not my thing. Never have been. Just looked it up. One Canadian dollar is equivalent to £0.54. That's 54 pence, right? Yes, it is. I had to bobbinate a regular size match colour. Hated doing it. Took me a whole week to prep before I could even start. Now I've decided to not finish because they've been recharged elsewhere. Yeah. Have to says Tori 3 cats, so we all prefer the recliner. All right. Tempted to order a Gecko Rouge on a Karen, but there's too much pretties to choose from. Yes, indeed. Magpie was a limited edition, and there's only a few of them left. I think he said today there's like 10 left or something. Oh, look, an F and I. Well, the size looks a bit comic at the moment. It'll make sense in a minute when I've done up the other side of it. My threads never look neat, whether on bobbins or floss drops. My threads are on the thread cards, and they will always look like a bomb's hit it. It will always will, but hey, I know what I'm doing with them. And that's all that matters, isn't it? I remember watching a floss tube where 2 stitches are stitched the same piece on the same count, the same number of threads, the only difference with the fabric colour, and they look so different. Yep. Canadian dollar is €0.63, €0.73 US dollar. All right. Hein. Is that how you pronounce your name? Hein? I'm doing floss drops for main skein and floss card with a few lengths for projects. Easy to look through. Yep. Hein, Jan. I want to get it right. Okay. Ian, right, thank you. I'll remember that now. Lauren's in, Hannah, she's upstairs. Be careful. Have you tried some of that cake?
No.
Try a little bit. It's really, really nice. It's like school cake. It tastes like school cake. Oh my God.
You can't talk to her.
Living with a foodie fuss pot.
You can't talk to her.
I hate floss drops. They look so messy to me. I'm a bobbinator all the way. Yeah. Well, like I said, for me, I use thread cards. So when we're at retreat next year, Patsy, you're going to be horrified when, because my thread cards are always a mess. Take it you have no relation to your roll. I doubt it. I'm in the process of moving my master set boxes onto the top shelf of my Alec type chest. I have to make the dividers myself. What do you do with your odd bits of thread, Patsy? With the bobbins? I think that's why mine looks so messy. That's the thing. That's probably one of the reasons why I didn't take to bobbins. Because what do you do with the odd bits of thread? Stupid Wi-Fi had a hiccup. Yes, Patsy, you will be twitching all day long. I'll try and be neat, I promise. But, you know, as the saying goes, you've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette, haven't you? It's less than €1. So now I know I can send some package to LL. Yeah. My husband has a hobby of riding dirt bikes, says Greek Jeff. I have a hobby that sometimes goes off the rails when I buy a kit. Yeah. How are you enjoying your painting fairy stand, Greek Jeff? I love seeing the pictures of it. Patsy wraps them around the bobbins. Yeah. My keyboard is not really behaving tonight. It's all good. I can see it. It's fine. And, you know, sometimes there's the odd spelling mistake and things, but we get what you mean. It's fine. You know, we're all of us make spelling mistakes. Sometimes, you know, I do a post and I have to edit it 2 or 3 times because I make such idiotic mistakes. I have both DMC Master Set in hangers from Pip and Chip and CXC in bobbins. Cool. Do you keep your Gecko Rouge though on the thread cards that they supply, Carla, or do you rebobinate them or something? Because by the sounds of it, Tori will be rebobinating hers. I just leave mine on the thread cards as is. Just cut the ends. And that's that. Oh, it's good. Oh, great. Tori would love to try floss drops, but fears a war would break out on your lap. Kiddies like threads, do they then, Tori? It's funny, my cat, she never bothers with me. She'll sometimes sit and, you know, at the side of me and watch what I'm doing. But she never goes for the floss or anything. Cheryl does both cards and bobbins. Carla, in the cards they give with a plastic bag like masterpieces do. Right, got you. Just popped a picture in a group of my current stitching problem, says Kay. Charlie's on a knee. Do you need me to mention the D word? Will the D word help? Or will it just hinder? As long as he doesn't wriggle, I'll be fine. Cat's eyes looking stunning already. Yep, it is. And no colour in it yet. Gonna go across and do the other one in a minute. Son's cat likes to see what I'm up to, but she doesn't try and go for the floss or anything. She does like scissors though, and seam ripper. Oh, cat's living dangerously then. But no, Angel very often will come and sit at the side of me. But it doesn't bother her, you know. I don't find that she tries to attack my stitching or anything. Quite lucky with her. She's not a terribly playful cat. She doesn't really do cat toys, you know, like feathers and balls that ring and that kind of thing. She'd sooner play with something like this. So it's just a chocolate wrapper that I've tied up in a knot, and I'll flick that across the living room floor and she'll chase it a couple of times. And that's that. She gets bored. My cat still floss hanging. She likes to flip little things around on the floor and play hockey. Yep. Every so often when we have to move our sofas out, we find a million of these little tied up wrappers. I often have Posy in between my legs, Hunter sharing a chair arm, and Willie at my feet. Sounds like the cats know where they've got it good, Tori. Charlie likes a toy until Oscar plays with it, then he won't look at it again. See, Angel hasn't even got that excuse, because it's just her. She's just an antisocial dipstick. We're going to call her a dipstick, because she is a dipstick. We love her though.
Do we?
She came in and cuddled up to you the other night.
That was one time.
You can't tell me that you didn't enjoy that the cat came to visit.
That was one time.
One time. Okay, one eye down. Now, as I connect the thread to do the other one, shall we have a little show and tell jingle, dear?
Alright. Note to self, don't write while you're doing this. While you're doing it live.
We'll see if we can't get the other eye in tonight. And then the cat will be looking at me.
That's scary.
So gather round, it's your time to show every cross stitch, every row. So and tell your art will shine bright. Join us now, it's a stitching delight. Go around, it's your time to show that the world of needle everything's divine.
Got my legs out.
Stitch by stitch by stitch. So and tell what creativity's grown.
Just got the tweezers. I got my legs out again.
Woohoo! I like that.
Andy likes that. Yep. Let me just
Fire that up.
close these curtains. That's the only thing about a cat. She can open the curtains. Okay. Andy's a leg.
No, I'm not.
He likes all parts of the chicken. I'll tell you.
I like all parts of this particular chicken sat here.
There's Kay's current problem. It's Charlie wriggling away on Kay's lap. Okay, so first one we're going to start with a refinish from Judy. Christmas Santa in the Sun. Isn't he fab? Resting Santa by Stony Creek. The water was stitched with speciality threads, and she shared those two threads. So we've got some treasure braid, shimmer, and colour wash hand painted Japanese silk. So glisten gloss. Wow. But yeah, He's smashing. Look at him. Getting rested before the big day, because we're in the second half of the year now. July stitch along for Andrea. She has got 380 stitches in one evening session. Felt good, as she has been sick the last few days. 1,113 out of 1,761 stitches, 63.2%, and all our best wishes for you getting you feeling better, Andrea. Kay has finished the second instalment of the Haid Sal. So that is part 2, which is now complete. So Kate is moving on to part 3, and I think we may see some more in the stream thread. And Jennifer has been unwell this week. She has been in hospital with an upper respiratory infection. So again, let's just send her Jen's world of stitches. Hope that she's feeling better soon and back on to her YouTube channel. Okay, let's have a look at tonight's stream thread. Okay. So Lizzie, oh there we go. 1,158 stitches done on this piece for her. She was visited by the frog twice, but no biggie. This is Atrium, Kira Marchetti, Heaven and Earth Design. Over 500 of these stitches were all in one day. I think we can have a little bell there for Lizzie, doing 500 in a day. And there is the mock-up. So it's a pretty piece. Okay, Ayan has done 1,994 stitches and 2.15%. Have you found your groove then, Ayan, with this fabric? It looks really, really lovely. Gorgeous stitching. And I do believe she's shared the mock-up. Yeah, Mini Summer Nectar, Yvonne Hemingway, Heaven and Earth Design. And look at that. That is beautiful. Little butterfly there, having a drink. So, yeah, pretty piece. So this is Kay's start of the 3rd installment. Roses by Van Gogh. She stitched 54,309 out of 73,672 stitches of the 3rd installment. So so that's the first 3 installments, isn't it? That's the figures of the first 3 in total combined. She's doing this one on 18 count easy count Ada using CXC 1/1 full cross. And I know that you've gone back to the diagonal rather than the cross country stuff as well, haven't you, Kay? Yeah, it's looking good. And Kate has shared here the mock-up. So it's a Van Gogh piece. The Haid Sal obviously no longer available. And here is Kay's start point for the stream. 389 stitches so far today. But yep, looking good. Okay, we have another finish. This is for our lovely Charlotte. She has finished this block. The last one, I've had to frog all of the white stitches. I didn't count it very well. But Frosty Forest block is done. Look at that. I decided it's definitely not for me. And next time you hear me talking about it, I'm allowed to tell you off. Right, cool. I will remember that. I will be telling you off, Kay, should you mention the words cross-country and trying. Okay. This is Tori's Cosmic Marbles, Amy Stewart. 28 count, 1/1 full cross at 18% complete. Fiercely guarded by Posy. So Posy the cat. And are you doing regular size, super size, max colour, regular colours, Tori? I can't remember. I bet it'll tell me. Oh no, it won't. Here's the mock-up. Or colour completion. Right, you are, Kay. I will tell you off if you mention anything other than diagonal, block by block, or parking. Okay. Max colour. Right, cool. So mine's just regular for that one. Didn't want to go for another big one. Charlotte is looking to start this one, which is the next mug from the Christmas mugs sale a few years ago. Designer is Cute Embroidery by Kate. That's lovely. I like that. Hope you're getting on well with it, Charlotte. Carla's got home and put Gecko Rouge into sewn towel. No worries at all. Okay, Sharon is working on part 3 of the Haid Sal Mother's Love. So another cracking start into part 3 there. I take it it's this piece's rotation at the moment, Sharon. Francesca has completed 11 pages altogether of all black. Nearly 7 months of working on this piece. And she has shared the mock-up, which is this one, the Disney Heroine Collection. I think it's from Etsy. So all kinds of Disney princesses, heroines, you know, whether they be people, animal, robot, fish. Dory's made it in there. Judy is stitching away on Glamour by Marta Darling, Heaven and Earth Design. This is another stunning Marta Darling piece. Just squeeze it in as and when it's not part of your actual rotation. Oh, cool. Excuse me. And here is the mock-up for Glamour. It's absolutely stunning. I love Marta's artwork, though. I mean, you guys know I love her artwork. But this one is just gorgeous. I don't think I'll be doing it next year, says Kate, unless there's a chart I really want. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of pressure for the stitch along. Patsy, Wool in the Woods, Scott Howden, charted by Pain-Free Crafts, 18 count Ada, and she's made 2%. We'll have a little tinkle for that. 2.02%. It's looking great, Patsy. And I hope you're enjoying it. And Patsy has shared the mock-up. So it's very cute, Pain-Free Crafts, and yeah, you can get the chart from their website. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so Kelly has an FFO. This is a Little Star baby project made up as a door hanger, although her friend can do what she wants with it. I did a video of how I made it, and that will be uploaded on Thursday. So we'll be checking that out on your channel on Thursday. Welcome to a Little Star. How cute is that? It looks really beautiful, Kelly. Well done. Awesome finish. Oh my goodness, look at this. Kelly shared the back of it and the star fabric is glow in the dark. Brilliant. Fabulous stuff, Kelly. Okay, Jennifer is working on Treasures of the Sea artwork. Oleg Gavrilov, Heaven and Earth Design. 18 count, 2/1. Started the stream at 43.27%. It's looking fab. Really, really, really nice to see this one come along. And Jennifer has shared the mock-up there. So Heaven and Earth Designs, Oleg Gavrilov, and a really, really lovely piece from him. Then. Okay, Jane says this is her Christmas piece. It's coming along and maybe finishing it this month. It looks really lovely. So gingerbread type house, a couple of reindeer there, sleigh. It's got lots of lovely elements in it. It's beautiful. Senga hasn't done much stitching the last few days, but she is up to 31.8% on B by Gecko Rouge. Yeah, looking good. Carla working on My Fluffy Valentine, Gecko Rouge. 18 counts, 2/1 in full cross with her floss cards tucked into a Ziploc bag there because her kitty cats like to play. But yeah, you can see there fox's ears. Super cute. Enjoying seeing that one come along, Carla. And Carla has shared the mock-up. Yeah, it's a very pretty piece. Love it, love it. Okay, let me have a check and see, make sure we haven't missed any. Nope, I think we are good. Just get rid of that. There we go. I think we are good. So yeah, awesome work, everybody. Some really, really pretty stuff. And just as a reminder, do not forget, in the events tab, the Tree of Life sale. I do mention it on a Chatty Stitch as me I've done today. The Tree of Life doesn't have to be the Cross Stitch Studio one. It can be any one that you want. We've got Christmas, Winter, Jolly July, so do click on that event and have a look further down. There's lots of photos of progress in here as well. You see Sandra here is working on hers, so far lots of dark green. Santa and Boxer she's working on. So there's a few pieces in the Christmas sale. So definitely worth having a look. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. So really, really great work. Thank you everybody for contributing to Sew and Tell. Oh, Andy, look at that message.
Which one?
So yeah,
Just ask how much.
yeah, it'll have to be later though. I'll deal with it later. So yeah, okay, so just 2 ticks. But yeah, these Sew and Tells, they are wonderful, and you know, you guys sharing them it's really, really inspiring for a lot of people. There's a variety of stuff. You know, Patsy gets enabled. You know, PayPal has to come out sometimes. You know, I've been enabled on it. Lots of us have, you know, been enabled. So yeah, there's just some really, really, really good, you know, pieces in there. Oh, that went a bit far, didn't it? Kelly, not quite. I've got a portion of the second snowflake done, but not all of it, not yet. So the theme for August, well, I had a little think about it, and I'm going to rename it Pleasure and Pain. So for August, you can choose, and I know that one or two people are probably going to like this idea. We're going to call it Pleasure and Pain. So you can either extra stitches on the piece that's your pleasure piece, the one that you really, really look forward to working on, or you steal yourself and put in extra stitches on your pain piece, the one that you need to do work on. So I'm going to rename it, instead of August, we're going to call it Pleasure and Pain. So,
I like the sound of that.
Huh?
I like the sound of that.
It's just a good way of saying it, because then it gives people an option, doesn't it?
Yep.
So you can stitch on the one that you love or the one that you have to do. How does that sound? Does that sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan to me, love.
Because August is really a month where there isn't really anything that we can kind of put to it, is there? Like September's going to be dead easy, like Sampler September or something, you know. But in August, it's a bit like the Wednesday of the month of the year. Well, so Wednesday, I do my live stream on a Wednesday, so it automatically makes them great. A bit like the Thursday of the month of the year, because like the Thursday, it's not Friday. Yes, you could do some on both. Yeah, you liking that? Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, you could do some on both. So for me, I may carry on, probably will carry on working on Ice Dragon, because I do want to get it done. I foresee lots of Haid Sal pieces for August, says Lisa. Well, yeah, you see, that's the thing as well. So if you are working on a Haid Sal and you're a touch behind, you could perhaps use the August Sal for a, you know, for the pain element. I love your Tree of Life, but it's far too large. 100,000 is my comfort zone. Well, as I said, if you want to do, if you find another Tree of Life and you want to join and it was within your stitches, by all means. I think it's 360,000 stitches. What do you call it one? Costic Studio. Charlotte, I will then continue with Frosty Forest as it's now a pain one. White stitches on light grey fabric, and I want to finish up this old whip from me. Yep. And I know that if Eben is still in here, she will definitely have something for pleasure, I think. Because I know that there's one or two pieces that Ebony loves to work on and she wants to put in some extra stitches. Great idea for my Gecko Rouge. For both, I want to reach 5% for pain and I like to do for pleasure. Yep. I just said that if I'm still working on second instalment with that colour completion, how do you do with those that do without going mad? I think for me, because I work all of my projects slightly differently, it works for me because I do some block by block on parking, I do some left-hand start, typewriter, you know, and some centre starts. So no, it's 600 by 600 stitches, which I think is 360,000 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Let me check. Just let me check.
I need to say that.
600 multiplied by 600 equals, yeah, 360,000 stitches, Leslie. I have also, I think I have pretty much decided how I'm going to rotate my pieces next year as well. Thought it was double that. I'd all working on HM, so that would maybe my pleasure piece. Pain piece might be the sailing Perry, as the confetti gets me all the time. Yeah. So I think next year I'm still going to keep the same rotation, but the amount of stitches are going to change. So in every rotation, every time I get a piece out, I work 1,000 stitches and then work on model stitch or focus or whatever. So what I figured was, if I'm going to have 3 thresholds, so the amount of stitches in a project will make thresholds. So I'll have between or up to, I think, 250,000, between 250 and 500,000, and 500,000 and above, or 500,001 plus. So in the first band, which will be up to 250,000 stitches, when I do my rotation, I'll do 1,000 stitches. In the middle band, up to 500,000, I will do 1,500 stitches and rotate out. You can see where this is going, can't you? And then for the biggest band, so anything over 500,000 stitches, I'm going to put in 2,000 stitches per rotation. Because when Ebony did her chat about her rotation and getting everything to 5%, it kind of set a little fire in my mind that she's absolutely right, that the bigger pieces get very little progress. So I figured if I graduate them up like that, I'm going to have 3 bands. So yeah, I think that'll probably work quite well. And I should still get time to do focus on a finish. I should still get time to do model stitching when it comes in. But it just means that I just got to squeak more progress every time. I've been really, really happy with doing 1,000 and then switching out. It's been great. But the bigger pieces get such little progress. I am still within the same 1%, for example, on Realm of Middle-earth map that I was at the start of the year. So it's not getting a lot. But then again, a lot of pieces. Yeah, makes sense. Great plan. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way I'm going to do it. But still going to have spare stitch Saturdays. Still going to work on focus for a finish on the Wednesday stream, so that will not change. It just means that some of the projects get a little bit more work, which is going to be great, really. Come on. Kelly's going to head out, leaving soon for appointment. See you all around. No worries at all. Have a great rest of your day, Kelly. And see you Sunday, all being well. Lizzie just sent me a message. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. I think I might like it. Ooh. Okay. I'm intrigued. Yes. Definitely for people that are always... I am definitely that person that's always cold. I have a number I want to start in the new year, and I think I'll reduce my days each rotation, so I touch them all within a month. Yes, and I've either 3 or 4 days each before I switch. Yeah, maybe you could have a look at a similar thing, Sharon, and perhaps assign the days according to how big the piece is, maybe, because then you'll get it's equivalent sort of progress. Maybe it might be worth a thought. Toys only managing 9 whips, but I do 3,000 stitches or 3 days before I switch. Yep. I think 3,000 would probably be a tad too much for me. I would probably start getting bored. It remains to be seen if I get bored with 2,000. I don't think I will, but it means that the biggest 3 projects that I've got, so Daughter of the Deep, Night Cafe, and Realm of Middle-earth map will all see good progress. Maddie has a set day for each whip, but Harmony gets 3 days a week, so I have a rotation. Oh, cool. I think that's the thing with rotations. You either love them or hate them. Some people feel very restricted by them. Some people like the kind of discipline of them, and that's me. I like the discipline of them. I was watching Crafty Emily earlier today, and she was talking about doing her spinny wheel thing for picking out her long dog samplers, and she made a really good point. She says, I'm doing this spinny wheel. She says, but the second I say, oh, I'm not doing that, I'll respin, I'm just going to respin. And it's pointless doing the picker wheel. Which is why, really, I haven't changed my rotation. The only thing that I will potentially do is I may look at reorganising it for the new year, because I know that a couple of my big pieces are together. So Daughter of the Deep, then Night Cafe follows it in rotation. The Stitching Shelf, Cosmic Marbles follows it in rotation. They will be within the same band. So I might just ever so slightly rearrange, or I might just rearrange my rotation. I've got some projects on a spinning wheel and number of stitches. What I do is spin the wheel for the project, then spin another for the amount of stitches to do. Yeah, that's a good idea. As long as you're able to sort of to stick with that. Like Emily said on her video today, she might do a spin and think, no, I'm not doing that. Okay, I might switch mine around next year too. Don't know how yet. Maybe increase to 2,000 for full coverage and 1,000 for non-full coverage. Unless it's a big one, then I'll get in 1,500. Yeah. Depends how many I have that are non-full coverage. Yeah. But yeah, I think I will sit with my, because I have all my projects on a spreadsheet. I'll sit and have a look at it and work out a rotation and start that, you know, perhaps on the 1st of January kind of thing. Just to make it a bit more spaced out. Let's grab a drink. Hi, June. Oh my days. Oh, I needed that drink. I think Andy's hot. He's got the fan on.
I'm not hot. I'm just concentrating.
So why have you got the fan on then?
Just to keep me cool.
Ah,
Where the hell is this?
see, I'm just about right at the moment. I'm not hot. I'm not cold.
Should tell me.
I wondered what the sound was. Yeah, it's just a fan in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are getting there with this eye as well. I just put saying XXX after come to the work and not sleep over the pizza. Ah. Carla, don't stitch too much when you're tired, because that's when the frog arrives. And just be really careful. One, 2, 3, 4. Three. And then how many of those? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Back one. One, 2. Now let's see if I've got my counting right. I need 4 stitches to meet the top lid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, got me counting right. Good stuff. Always worry when I'm mapping, just making sure that I'm too slow. I think the frog is quicker because I can't. Ah, yeah, you definitely need to, Carla. Don't let the frog coat turn up. Double and triple check. Rivendell comes out for some rotation stitches on Friday. It's been the first time since I started it. So I've now dug out my thread cards that are blank. So I'm going to have some blend thread cards, which will be good if I don't work them in. When I did my master set a few weeks ago, I sorted out some of the thread cards as well. I hate to frog. Yeah, I bet you do. I hate to frog on 25 count. 18 count and Ada, it's not so bad, but on even weave, oof.
Is it not a good idea to frog?
On even weave, you get slippage. The thread slips underneath the weft of, or the warp of the thread, and it makes it just a pain in the neck to frog. And you can very, very easily pull the warp or weft thread and actually be frogging your fabric rather than the actual stitch. I try and unstitch it if I can, but sometimes I have to frog. There's no choice. But the main tip that I have with that is if you have to frog, keep snipping your thread short, because the longer the thread, the more likely it is to snip. So unless you actually desperately need to save your thread, snip it short. My floss slips under, it's there for eternity. Yeah. I thought I'd double check when I did some earlier. I realised I made a mistake when I got to the bottom of the square and realised I was one row short. Looked at the pattern again. Oh, heck. I came across it when I was doing this. First day I think I was doing this. I had to frog out about 30 stitches. Hey Ashley. Bugger, I forgot it was Wednesday in the Mist Hotel. We've been workers here replacing the sewer line. It's been a day. Oh. Yes, how was the job interview, Ashley? How did it go? Maddie always triple counts. Yeah. I try not to work with a big gap between patches of stitching if I can help it. It was stressful. They asked a bunch of really hard questions to answer. Did my best though, so we will see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm sure you do better than you think. We always think the worst of ourselves in these kind of situations. I had an interview for my current role, which was like an interview hiring from within, and I thought I'd done rubbish, and then they came around and said, "Oh, I've got the job." So, mind you, I did have the same first name as the interviewer, and she said that gave me a bonus for a start because her name was Nicola too. Not many of us Nicolas about.
It's not a common name anymore, is it?
No. There's a lot of names though that are no longer common. There was a list of names that aren't used anymore. I think Gary was amongst them, and Kevin and stuff like that. Some days I have work because it's holiday time. We don't have enough people now, and my finances services for foreigners so people can come in holiday and then go to finances to resolve things. Oh heck. I hope to get this line done tonight. So I was doing my wash. Got to do my laundry and my treats tomorrow. Yes indeed. There's Nicola Walker.
And here's the cat.
Anna Karen makes the point there. It's not if you know the answers, but how you answer them.
And
Yeah.
here's the cat.
Yes. See to the cat.
I see a cat.
My daughter's called Nicola. Says
you're gonna
Patsy,
feed her?
but she likes to be called Nikki.
A bit early, Anna.
I don't mind
I
being Nicola, Nikki. I'm not bothered.
Come here, cat. Put your paw in.
Oh.
Put your paw in. There's the peoples. Oh, that's
There's
the
the cat.
Cat's saying hello.
Cat's
Oh,
saying
that's
hi.
Bye.
Careful, she's about to headbutt. Thank you.
Oh.
I don't think the cat will do
Nicola Sturgeon. Yeah, well, I'm really hoping to be answered to them to their standard. I'm sure you did, Ashley. Like I said, I think we always think that we didn't do very well, but we did better. Hello, Kitty. Indeed.
Hello, Kitty.
She, earlier on today, I'm not even joking, you haven't heard this yet, Hannah. I thought that the cat was stuck somewhere. I was sat here on my dinner break
Like you do.
after I'd come back from the dentist, and I heard this, and I was like, the cat's meowing. Went upstairs thinking that she was trapped somewhere. She was sat on the landing. I kid you not, she was sat on the landing.
Just told you she don't remember.
Well, she'd been
No,
fed.
I think what it was is because Mum had changed the litter box and I hadn't put any fresh litter in it yet. And so it seemed to stop when I'd done that.
Yeah,
So it was
she
clearly-
let out the most pitiful meow.
It was ridiculous, wasn't it? It was absolutely ridiculous.
I've sat there and I just went, she's trapped somewhere. She has to be. Nope. My dad went in for a test for something and he answered the questions thoroughly, only to find out he didn't need to. Others read the last page first and sat doing nothing. Lesson, always read. Yeah. It's when they sign, then give a tiny meow at the back of it. She's getting very demanding just lately, the cat. She does do a lot of meowing. You know, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard her on my floss tube in recent times.
This evening, she's coming, she's literally sat on top there in a right cuddle. Then again, I think that's because of our beeswax sat next to me. So,
Yeah.
You've had what sat next to you?
beeswax.
Beeswax, the cat at work.
Ah, gonna say. I do know who that is, Hannah.
Yeah.
Ginger,
Hannah's
a friendlier version
Is
of
it-
Ginger.
a ginger and white cat at Hannah's place of work, and it's called Beeswax.
Why it gets that name, I don't know.
I don't know, I'll ask Dave that actually tomorrow.
Yeah, why do you call it beeswax? I mean, it's a crazy name. I mean, you don't see people.
It's a pretty
walking-
unique name for a cat,
You
isn't
don't
it?
see people walking around with the name beeswax, do you?
Nope. You most certainly do not. We had 3 cats when I was a kid. There was the eldest one was a tuxedo, and he was a Tom. And his official name was Julius. My mother called him Julius. But we never ever called him Julius. He was always Boo. So, you know, it was like, where's our Boo?
Surprisingly.
And he answered his name. He answered to Boo. He never answered to Julius.
Julius. I bet he got called Caesar a few times.
No,
Did you feed him Caesar cat food?
wasn't around then.
Oh, was it not?
No. And then we had a tabby, a female tabby, and she was called Toots. And then we had another tuxedo girl, a little one. She's going to find out about why beeswax. And then we had a little one, a little tuxedo girl, and she was called Tiddles.
Right. Fair enough.
So there we go. This cat now has 2 eyes. Aye, aye.
Aye, aye.
They'll look amazing when I get the greens and stuff in, won't they? Shall we give him a boop?
Oh, getting a boot.
This cat.
Ow, don't do that, please.
We're going to boop the snoot for the cat.
That's easy.
This cat,
Yeah, this cat.
the one I'm stitching.
Got her. I got her.
The one I'm stitching.
Well, couple of the actual cats now.
Oh.
I've got a small storage towel, you know.
Oh, God. That means we'll be here for about 3 days. Go on.
Only a small one.
I've heard this before.
Yes, Hannah, we've heard your definition of small. Go on.
Yes.
My manager has just come back from a 2-week holiday.
Sit still.
From a 2-week holiday in Portugal.
Oh.
Really?
Before she went, 'cause I saw her the day before she went, like last time she was at work,
Yes.
I said to her, send me a postcard. She said to me she wasn't going to send a postcard because she couldn't be asked doing that, but she would bring me one back. So anyway, I waited all day,
Uh-huh.
and just as she's about to go home, I finally catches her. So I said to her, I've been waiting to see you all day. She's like, oh, have you? She had it quite sweet. I said to her, yeah. So
Where's my postcard?
yeah. So I said to her, and there's person that she didn't have it, but she didn't. But I'll get that in a second. So I said to her, did you bring back a postcard? And she looked at me, she smiled and laughed, and I'm like, I knew it, I knew you wouldn't bring one back. And she's like, no, well, you're right, I didn't bring one back, but I promise I didn't forget. I was looking at some, and I was about to get one, then I got stung by a bee.
Oh, God.
So at least she thought of me,
Ah.
and she blew me a kiss before she went out of the gate to go home.
Ah.
So I've got that now. She loves me.
My first cat was called Sugar and her brother was called Spicy. One day my mother mixed them up called Sugar Spuggy and the blooming cat answered it. Julius, my mother's cat, used to have this thing for carrots. He loved carrots. On a Sunday, we would always have fresh vegetables on a Sunday, and me and my sister, it was our job to prepare the vegetables. And we'd peel the carrots, and the cat would not leave us alone until you gave him a carrot peeling. And you know, when a cat, you know, purrs and dribbles and rubs up against, and you know, all of those, you know, I love you vibes. It was like that with a carrot, a carrot peeling. Loved carrot peelings. Weird cat. My mother used to hate it when he used to bring her presents to the door. He used to always find a mouse or something. My mother, it would make my mum stand at the door while you know, he demolished it. My sister had a cat who loved Maltesers. Yeah, this one likes Doritos apparently.
She does, right. Angel likes crisps. I mean, she likes many things.
Yeah.
But human food wise, one of the things she does enjoy is crisps. Now, she likes cheesy Doritos.
Yeah.
She likes cheese and onion walkers.
Yeah.
Has to be that ones. I haven't tried on the chicken ones yet, but she might like them too. And then, as well, she is quite partial to beef space raiders.
All
She
right,
does
okay.
enjoy a beef space raider.
And
To
she
the
also
point-
likes McDonald's chips as well.
Yes, but she also likes McDonald's nuggets and McDonald's burger meat. Of course, she never gets to give me the full thing as she specified for anyone concerned.
But give her a bit of fish from the fish shop and she won't touch it.
That is typical of her, though, isn't it?
But then if I get a bowl of tuna, if I've got anything with tuna in, there's some tuna left over in
She
the
goes
bowl,
mad for you.
I put the bowl down, she's straight in it.
Yeah.
She starts eating it. But then I
She's a
put a
strange
cat
cat.
food down, and she's not touched it.
My orange cat likes melon and watermelon.
Wish my cat liked fruit, and make it easier.
Lizzie's cat Spicy loved fruitcake. My cat is a fruitcake.
She doesn't like anything that's like fruity, does she really, Angel?
Don't think so,
She's
no.
a weirdo.
Much like her owner then, or one of her owners, isn't she, Hannah?
I'm trying to think of what else she likes, because I'm sure there's other things that she enjoys a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it, she likes a Milky Bar.
Milky Bar.
Now again, I should specify, because it's chocolate and because it can be poisonous.
Is it actually the middle bit that she has, so rather than the actual chocolate?
No, it's actual chocolate.
Oh, she has the actual chocolate.
Just
Right,
the
okay.
teeniest, tiniest, little tiny bits off the end.
Right.
And
Can't
she
say as I
likes
thoroughly approve of that, but go on.
that. She likes that. I give her a bit once, and she quite enjoyed it. I think that's it.
That's why the cat thinks she's human.
Yeah, the cat is human. I keep saying, well, just buy a tin of tuna rather than cat food, but she
Of course, Milky Bar's white chocolate, isn't it? So, actually, white chocolate is not so bad. I think it's the cocoa in dark chocolate which is bad for them. You know, or in standard chocolate. Hey, Enid.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else at all.
No, I'm pretty sure that you know, if you've tried it and you've had it. Pringles. She likes Pringles, doesn't she?
It's like,
You said Pringles before.
wouldn't surprise me. Unless I start writing a list of things that cat likes. I mean, she likes your typical, like, your ham and your cheese and that, you know, your typical meats and that.
Charlie, it has rich tea biscuits, so the biscuit part of custard creams, cheese and onion crisps. You see, there must be something
she
about
likes,
cheese and onion.
strings.
Oh yeah, she likes cheese strings.
I wonder how she'd do with a little bit of pepperoni.
She probably wouldn't because it's got garlic in it. I think it's got garlic in it.
Yeah, she does find it quite like I tried with garlic, but she won't touch it.
Well, it's funny because, you know, sometimes I've tried it when I've had a bit of a fish from fish shop and tried her with that and she's like, nah.
But she is really weird because I did catch her one time eating a chippy chip off the sofa. But yeah, I've never seen her actually eat anything else but chippy ever again.
She's a weird cat.
She's a weird cat. Get something new.
Yeah, I think garlic and onions are poisonous to cats, certainly are for dogs. Yeah, that's the other thing, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna
But
bet.
Hannah is very, very careful and would only literally give Angel a taste of anything anyway.
Oh yeah, I do the same with dog life, but anything they're not really, really meant to have and it can be a bit funny for them. They get the teeniest, tiniest bit, nothing that could not an amount that could harm them. I'm very cautious with the animals. Do not worry, people.
Hey Tracy, been
No,
listening.
we're
I had a cat named Storm and he loved green olives. Wow. Au revoir. Let's got rid of the wildlife. Yeah, that's quite unusual, that, green olives. But yeah, Abu, we loved carrots. Strange that, isn't it?
Yes, love.
Cats are funny creatures, aren't they? What is it they say? Dogs have masters, cats have staff.
Something like that.
Yep. Garlic, onions, grapes, chocolate are all poisonous to dogs. Yeah. She's, you know, Hannah, you know, behaved herself as far as, you know.
No, I don't.
Hannah, hush. She works at a dog rescue, so she's really sort of clued up on what dogs should and shouldn't have. She's just trying to tell you all that she's very naughty. Well, we know that anyway. But what I'm trying to tell you is that she's responsible. Similar substance in green olives as in catnip. Oh, that's interesting. A similar substance in green olives to catnip. Yeah, but she doesn't like catnip. She very, very rare that cat goes to a catnip. There you go. We have a poop. Have a snoot. Right, let's go on this left side, I think. My black cat likes shrimps. Oh. See, yeah, she's funny. There's the foods you'd expect her to eat as a cat, human foods, she rejects. I guess the look from my two must be supper time. Yep. Do you need me to say the word, Kay? One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe.
I've got one for you, not angel, but beeswax.
Beeswax, yeah.
She tries to eat pizza.
Beeswax tries to eat pizza.
She tried to eat my pizza earlier.
All right. Okay. Yep, it must be Kate.
What?
Dream is a clock. There you go. I bet they heard the word dream is. But they're wondering where it's coming from because it's not you. Now you see, Angel isn't fussed to dreamers. She won't eat them. She only likes the Felix treats. And she'll only eat Felix food. Which is funny because when she came here, she came with whiskers and she wouldn't eat it. And cat biscuits and she wouldn't eat them. She's a funny cat. And it took ages of finding something that she would eat. But she loves the Felix. And I know that some people have, some people, cats have had issues with Felix, but she never has. Well, she was 7 when we got her, and we've had her for 4 years, so she's 11. Yeah, so we adopted her fairly late on. She was owned by a girl who was moving in somewhere where there was a dog. And the dog didn't do cats and the cat doesn't do dogs. Having said that, when she first came here, my stepdad had a little Jack Russell who was quite old. He was blind, pretty blind. And he would just wander up and down. And she'd just sit and watch him. I know. But it got to a point she'd just sit and watch him.
Yeah, but she used to bully him. She took over his bed, she used to bat him.
Yeah, can you just go away now?
I'm going to bed.
Well, go to bed then. Dear me. As long as it's crunchy treats, I'll eat them. Charlie likes the creams in long packets, but Oscar doesn't do as a real treat for Charlie when he gets them. Yeah. She likes the long, the creamy ones as well. She likes those cream treats. I remember when we found out that she would eat Felix. It was like a game of Hungry Hippos. I've never seen a cat demolish cat food so quick. You literally couldn't put it in the bowl because she'd been nudging your hand out the way to get to it. Funniosity, this cat. One, two, three, four. Charlie's a Whiskers cat, but his cat likes whiskers. All right. Oscar's Felix, is he? Yeah. They do cost us, don't they? Sometimes Hannah gets the cat some Sheba food as well, which she'll have occasionally, but very rare. But our cat can only have cat food in jelly. She can't have cat food in gravy. It gives her an upset stomach. I wonder if that's what her previous owners fed her. I don't know. She came here with a box of Whiskers. And, you know, she just wasn't eating. I mean, we know that she was a little bit upset from the change as well. And at one point she was having the Aldi cat food, which is more like, well, it's like a Felix knockoff, I suppose. But then she stopped even eating that. And it was just a last ditch. I was like, right, come on, we're going to try. And I got some Felix and she did really, really well with it. So... No, I don't like a house without pets. Stitch with me on Sunday, my live stream on Sunday. My Sunday stitch is Envy this week. So you get to see Envy. Which will be nice. Yep, I do too. I'm looking forward to putting in some work on her this week. My cat's very picky, says Enid, and only eats the most expensive cat food. Yeah. My cat eats Whiskers pate and Felix jelly. Yeah, only Felix for mine. Cat's 13 and a half. Oh.
No, this one's had everything.
This what? Village?
This script has had
Oh.
everything. A lot.
Okay, let's just mark these off. A 6-year-old cat, 13-year-old and a 14-year-old cat. The 6-year-old got as a rescue from Kitten Hood. She's gorgeous black and white tux. Ah. Cats have everyday biscuits from Purina 1. Carl, you see, she won't eat biscuits. We've tried and tried. She'll have the crunchy treats, but she won't eat biscuits.
I like biscuits.
We know you like biscuits.
Everybody's so good stuff.
I was going to say, I thought you'd gone to bed. We'll go to bed. We'll go to bed then.
When I keep getting distracted.
We'll go to bed.
I'm trying to. When I forget things, I need things on my mind, I can't rest.
Yeah, au revoir. A comment critics for the night, says Kay, but I've got my 1,000 stitches for the rotation, so I'll be doing the Flying Scotsman tomorrow and Friday. Ah, cool. Rivendell for me will come out on Friday. My cat loves cat treats. I can't make myself a coffee in the morning without her screaming at me to give her the treats. Ah. My work friend, she's got a couple of cats, and she made the mistake of leaving a packet of Dreamies on the side, on the kitchen side, and she also had a packet of dried edamame beans as well, and the cat ate the packet of some of the packet of edamame beans, thinking that they were Dreamies, and needless to say, it was not a pleasant few days in her household. Who wouldn't believe the effects that edamame beans have on a cat? Another thunderstorm is incoming for Anna Karen. Better unplug stuff. Thanks for tonight. No worries, Anna Karen. Great to have you, and stay safe. Truly, stay safe. Hope you're okay. Mum beans, there's one used for baked beans. Yeah, it's another one for baked beans. It's haricot beans in baked beans. Edamame ones are the green, horrible ones that look like a broad bean. And you normally find them in like salads and stir fries and stuff these days. I just can't stand them. Mind you, I don't like broad beans either. Mine will only eat Jane's well-beloved biscuits. Yeah. So Angel, we've tried her on a few different kinds. She's not bothered. Judy signing off, phone on 7%. Take care. No worries, Judy. You take care. See you Sunday. Bless you. Off you go, Kay. You have a wonderful rest of your evening as well. It's actually about time for me to disappear too. So I'm just going to sort these out. We'll have a mark up and see how we've done. I came in with 50 stitches done. And we have 2 eyes and a nose, which isn't bad going, is it? Let's just mark these off. 438, so just under 400. Yeah, so just under 4. Oh, I hate this. It will not come out. There we go. So just under 400 done on the stream, which isn't bad. So, oh gosh, look at it. So, me trying to unzoom this cat. Still haven't got the hang of how to unzoom the phone. It just has a mind of its own. So, thank you guys very much indeed for tuning in. Hope to see you on Sunday. I've got a Stitch With Me out tomorrow, a Stitch With Me out Saturday. Envy will be out on Sunday. So thanks very much indeed for tuning in. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. To the person who watches these live stream videos and does a dislike, a great big to you. I'm going to say every time. And I'll see you guys next week. Sorry, at the weekend. Bye for now.
That will never not be funny, you doing that.
What, me going to
Yeah.